Welcome to another episode of The Grift, where I call out the dweebs. In this case, Smash JT for being a Karen and calling the manager. But before we begin, again, do not like this video. I am still wanted for stealing my neighbor's cats. They keep on knocking, and I won't let them in. The reason I've been calling Smash JT an activist is because he's been an activist. He's actively going out there contacting his political opponents, I would say enemies, workplaces, contacting their employers and asking them to be reprimanded, asking them to be, I don't know what. He says not fired, but he's contacting them to be talked to. But in this case, Tim Sweeney sees Smash JT for what he is. Nothing but a social justice warrior out here who is trying to stifle, however you want to fifle, free speech. And I quote, Smash JT.
Evan Keeney is a senior programmer for Epic Games, Fortnite Games, Unreal Engine, and tech staff. He apparently doesn't enjoy my coverage of exposing fraudulent game journalists. Hashtag takes games back.
Ivanosaurus Rex. Literally, go fuck yourself. You're an absolute vile person. Tim Sweeney. I support my Epic colleagues' right to express himself. I think cancel campaigns such as the one from Smash JT above should be rejected as they attempt to chill freedom of speech and freedom of association by tearing down sensible personal company boundaries. AKA, Smash being a snitch and contacting the manager like a Karen should be frowned upon. Gromas, a parody of Grums.
Are you saying telling someone to go F themselves and calling them a vile person is expression oneself?
Now, Sweeney quotes Jim Stuart Miller's answers on the question because he can do it better than he can, he says. But it's essentially, it says yes, he agrees with that. So literally, Smash JT could go fuck himself. He is a vile person, according to them.
Not a cancel campaign, Tim. I'm just surprised this isn't being addressed on some professional level. At this point, with how far this spiral has gone out of control in the industry, I guess I really shouldn't be.
Matt. So you want the company they work for to take action against them on a professional level, but you're not calling for a cancellation? Seems clear you want them written up / fired for not sharing your opinion on culture / games. Not sure how else to interpret it, but a cancel campaign.
No! More of just a casual, hey, Dino Rex, try not to be so aggressive and angry while having our company in your bio. It gives us all a bad look. Why is it always taken to the extreme with these pronoun crew?
So like I said, you want them written up for this conduct and you want Epic to not allow freedom of speech for their workers? Seems like a pretty clear cancel campaign.
Again, please reread what I said, because that isn't it.
Any formal conversation that you're asking for at a company the size of Epic would include a write-up documenting the discussion. You're asking them to be actioned by their company for using their freedom of speech. You don't have to spell it out for your intent to be clear. So, yes, Smash JT is a social justice warrior, an activist, just like them. He contacts their employers just like them, wants to get them fired just like them, creates hit lists just like them. He is no different. He's just on the opposite political side. That's what Smash JT is, an activist. And he pretends to care about games and games integrity and journalistic integrity. If he really did, he wouldn't be squabbling like a high school kid. He wouldn't be squabbling like a dweeb. He wouldn't be contacting the manager like a Karen. But that's what he's doing. In this case, Tim Sweeney's like, go fuck yourself. He doesn't agree with what Smash JT's doing. A lot of you guys out there don't understand. You guys are in a niche little echo chamber. Whatever you guys say and do doesn't really matter. No one listens to you. You guys are like a scourge of the gaming community, a burden. And the same thing goes for Sweet Baby Inc. and all that stuff. No one cares about them. The companies that go out and reach out to them is because they need the help. Now, I don't agree with personal agendas trying to be put into the game, but if they need help writing a character because they don't have experience doing that, and this is the way that it's done, then so be it. But these companies, these consulting companies, have no sway on how games are done. They can't pressure people into bullying them into trying to, make the games woke or however you want to do it. They don't have that kind of power. But you guys are led to believe they do because people like Smash JT and Grumps are out here spinning that narrative. Case and point. David Jaffe said it best. The woke left, with all its might, boycotted Hogwarts Legacy. And that became Warner Brothers' best-selling game ever. It's still a banger to this point. I freaking bought it. It's delicious. I love it. But with all that power that they had and all that marketing and all that threat and stuff they put on Twitter and they're going to ban this and ban that and out, it didn't work one bit. Because the people out there who play games, who buy games, don't listen to the niche little squabbles on Twitter and the SJWs on this side, on that side, fighting the culture wars. That's boring as fuck. So I'm just here to point it out. Smash JT is just fighting the culture wars. He's an activist like the rest of them. He's a game hater now. Look at him go. Now, the dweeb of the week. This one came easy. It was a comment on my last video of the Grift where I pointed out Grums and Smash JT who were spreading a false narrative about Assassin's Creed. Because they like to jump on social justice stories, no matter if they're true or not. Just start running with it and turned out to be a false narrative, a false account, a troll account. But we have a Smash JT defender. And I quote,
Blitzkrieg, Smash JT is up and coming. Get with the program 100. Taking the sides of the wokeness will get you a content creator brokeness.
Oh my god. It literally made me laugh. Not his rhyming, which was kind of clever, but Smash JT being up and coming. Oh my god. Shit. Literally, like, even that made me laugh. I already read this before and it still made me laugh. Oh shit. And I continue.
You're not a counterbalance within the community. You're an Xbox fan who's shilling for woke games. It's people like you who are a burden in this community. Phil Spencer isn't in charge over at Xbox. It's Gates 100.
So I simply replied, I'm a fan of video games, including Xbox, and that's why I talk about the games I like. If talking about games I like and pointing out SJWs is a burden in this community, then I know I'm doing something right. And that's it, man. I'm always going to give you the truth. I'm going to point out the freaking grifters in this show. And Smash JT is nothing but a grifter. He's an activist. He obviously is doing the same thing that he points out his political opponents are doing. Contacting employees, trying to get them fired, reprimanded, talked to, whatever. It's all the same. And for defending such a person, for not being able to tell the difference, even though they're both the same. For that reason, Blitzkrieg gets dweeb of the week. So that's episode 2 of the Grift. Smash JT contacting the manager like a Karen, being an activist that he is. Pretty much Tim Sweeney pointing out that he's no different than those who he claims to be. Pretty much telling him, go fuck yourself. Pretty much telling him that he's in the wrong. But people like him aren't going to see it until people like me, the counterbalance, points it out. That's going to do it for the episode of The Grift. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.
Epic Games and Fortnite games.
God damn, Smash. How do you talk like that, bro? Shit.